Hey, what up everyone, I'm Cynical, and this is Gems of War. And today, we're going to be going over Obsidian Depths, Faction Event, Teams, High, Mid, and Low, Deathless, and we'll be doing pure Faction stream here, at least attempting it. Been doing pretty good at those recently. I think we've got the last 3 or 4 done in a row. So yeah, hopefully we can get it done today. The new troop looks pretty good. Yeah, for pure faction. I don't know if it's going to be good outside of the faction event, but it looks pretty good for the pure faction team. We already had a 50% like skull reduction troop, so it's not like a major upgrade, but having the attack and armor might be good. I don't know. We'll see. Excuse me. All right. Let me set up the stream. We will do some auto battles in Adana Trials while I set it up. 275. Let's see if the AI can win this one. Click on that. Okay. See what happens. I gotta take out my plug. I don't even know if this actually works. I had the whole controller unplugged the other day and it was still doing it. Maybe it's my headset that's making... I don't know. Anyway. Alright, don't draw attention to it. Copy. Pasty. Thumbnail. This one. Open. Playlist. Gems of War Delve Guide. Gems of War. No, I'm not AI. Need some tags. Need some tags. Gems of War. Obsidian Depths. Depths. Gems of War Faction. Gems of War Underworld. I'm gonna put up the ghost train after the stream is over. I'll start working on it, try to get it out at least 16 hours or so before it starts. And then if you can't make it, you can put stuff in there to like keep it going type of deal if you want. Doesn't happen very often, but I like to give people the opportunity in case they can't make it, but they want to contribute. It'll be there. It's the last weekend of the month. We still have like an entire week, but very important tomorrow, like always. It's pretty much needed every month now, unfortunately, but you know. Let's turn. Oh no, can't do that. Can't do that. Hold on. Let's jump into the chat. Refresh. There it is. Refresh. Hit the like, turn in your ticket to the train. Don't be a turnstile jumper. Don't be a hobo. You riding on that train for free. Gotta hit the like button, turn in your ticket. Then it's not for free. You did something. You're helping out. Let's go. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Post it on the ghost train. And then I can use them. Because today we're not going to do spoilers. We'll do spoilers tomorrow on the chatathon. So tomorrow for the chatathon it's going to be a little bit of Obsidian Depths. Maybe deeper underworld. Underspire. Deeper raids maybe, right? Is that what's going on? And then vault keys. I think I have like 100 vault keys we could open. And I might do like a lister guide thing, like top 20 legendaries or something like that. I really need to make that mythic video before I wipe it off I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it or not. I mean, it's on the last chatathon. If you want to see the top 20 mythics, it's on the last chatathon. You might have to scrub through it a little bit in case I don't get it done by tomorrow, because I guess I do. I don't know. I might have time today. Just to kind of like something y'all have already seen if you've been around. Alright, I'm in the chat, live chat. Sauna's here. I pushed the wrong button. Oops. Okay, we gotta go to monetization, turn it down, scheduled. Every 18 at different times. Save. Faction events aren't the most popular thing ever, but you should do them. I think you should do them. It's like broccoli's not the most popular food, but it's good for you. Put some cheese on it. Put some butter on it. Some salt on it or something. It'll be good. Eat it with something else. Pretty good then, right? The AI team won, so you could just do that. I know it's not exactly 1-to-1, my account versus your account. If you run an AI fight, I think stats do matter a little bit, but the the team versus the team, the spells versus the spells, the traits versus the traits. It won for me. So don't be, it's not crazy if yours doesn't win, but it has the chance, it could win, right? It's not like impossible, so you could keep running it until it wins, is what I'm trying to say with that. Oh, I do have to do one more thing here. Let's copy this and paste it in to the description. I think that helps a little bit. I don't know. Okay. All right. Let's get it going, because tomorrow should be a pretty long live stream. I'm going to probably try to speedrun it today, but we will see. You guys can always make it longer if you want. All right, let's go. Well, let me grab my mail in case I have any. Nothing there, really. I already got my offers. I got a deed of stone. Alright. So let's go do this. It's the event of the weekend. Let's do it. Like we should be doing. Alright, the shop. We're gonna buy up to... We need at least the new troop. That's what you do if you already have the weapon. The weapon's a good one, too. I didn't even mention that. But Obsidian Librum is one of the best faction weapons. It's not number one or anything like that, but it's up there. The faction weapons aren't that good in totality of, like, if you look at every single faction weapon, not very many of them are good, but there's about, what, like five of them that are good. And Obsidian Librum is one of the ones that are good, so make sure you get it. This time it's not just, you know, get the weapon because it's a good time to get it. It's good value. You're going to get other stuff while you get it. It's not one of those, because it's actually good. So if you don't have it, you got to do the event anyway. You want to get that 500,000 plus gold. You want to get all those other rewards. There's extra rewards on better than a Tuesday faction event at least. You're getting the new troop, Alabaster Knight. So why not go one step further, get that awesome weapon, the Obsidian Librum, which is explode a bunch of gems, then summon an Obsidian Depths troop. I think it's like a slight upgrade to like a Mountain Crusher, for example. If you're using Mountain Crusher for certain teams, like Gargoyle team or Guard's Avatar team, Commander Dawnheart team, something like that, you could throw this on instead, and it's a slight upgrade to like Mountain Crusher. It has a summon on it, and it blows up not just brown gems, right? So it's when I use it, basically. Like when I would have used Mountain Crusher, sometimes I'll use Obsidian Librum, as long as I'm not trying to use like a purple troop. So that's why I mentioned Guard's Avatar and Gargoyles, because they don't use purple. But if it's like Atlanta, you might want to stick with Mountain Crusher, for example, because she uses purple. But it would still blow up enough that it would get it up on yellow, so it's still good. It's one of those situations where it's probably not the wrong answer if you use it. But we got the Alabaster Knight, 12 blue, brown, Obsidian Depths, Hell Crag, Construct Knight. Destroy a row, gain armor and attack, boosted by stone blocks, and gargoyle gems destroyed. No good traits, but these are always welcome for pure faction at least. Attack and armor, every time you cast it, you could build up its attack super high, then hit them with skulls, build up its armor. I don't know if that's going to help as much, because I think in Obsidian Depths they do true damage, right? At least some of them, so the armor might not be, but the attack. If you're gonna try to like the other guy that we already have, the Deep Golem, or I think his name is, has 50% skull reduction. So we already kind of had a tank, but you could use this one instead. I don't know though. We'll see. I might try it. It looks okay. Normally it would be an upgrade. But look at all these rewards. You get a bunch of orbs. You get tons of gold. Even if you add up all this gold right here, it's a lot. It's like 30, 40, 50,000. But it's mostly gold from rooms and layers and chests and stuff like that. And you end up with over, I think it's like at least 400,000 plus gold if you do the whole event. You hit every room. You get every chest up to level 200 something, I think it is, for all rewards. You got 3 whole days. You get more sigils. So it's really, really good, really prosperous event to be doing. Do all the rooms, have your quality on 10, your horde level on at least like 111 or something, and just at least get all rewards. Come on. I'm going to make teams in the underworld, though. so I don't have to waste my sigils, and I don't have to do every single room, so it can be a little bit quicker. Where is Obsidian Depths? Isn't it like over here? Yep. Alright, so let's see what we got. We're on level 50. Alright, so this was my old Pure Faction team. We got Dark Golem, Obsidiaxis, Onyx Gargoyle. That's what I used last time to beat it. May or may not use that one again. But let's make our teams for the event. Let's get through the event. Let's get all rewards. Let's go. Base rarity. JM Rick's been a member for 36 months. Thank you for that continued support. That is 3 whole years. It's your 3rd birthday. 3rd birthday. So Lion's here. JM Rick's is here. Sana's here. Lady Alfhild. Next Friday, new Mythic. Happy Friday. Hey, no problem, JM Ricks, dude. I get called Sonny, Cinny, Skinny, all kinds of stuff. It's all good. I've seen it all. I get called Silly Billy. I get called Gemma. Alright. So, we gotta start with our dragon, most likely, right? We got purple, we got brown. That's our high-level team. If you have access to everything in the game, you're probably gonna try to use your dragon somehow. We got Chrysantherax, right? Here she is. I think it's a she. I think we have access to Pharaoh Khafru, right? I'll make a high, mid, low, deathless, and we'll do pure 500. So if you don't have the dragon, it's okay. If you have Stellarix, you can use it. You can use Diamantina. You can use your best dragon. I don't know. It usually works. Pharaoh Khafru is here. We have purple. We have brown. Essentia is yellow, blue. Miraji Queen is red, blue. So we can't use either one of those. We could do triple Khafru. Or we could do double Khafru Leprechaun. It's up to you. I think I'll try triple Khafru here. Banner. Banner. Let's just do this one. It doesn't really matter. I think brown, though. I like brown, actually. Because Khafru makes brown. But this one. Class doesn't matter. We're not using our hero. Let's see what happens here. We need to do an Anu. When you don't have Miraji Queen or Essentia, you use an Anu. That 20% help that Khafru. Alright. I'll run a few fights with this. Use the Leprechaun if you want. We didn't get up on the first one. It's alright. Just match one time, get up, wipe them out. See how it goes. If your Chrysantherax doesn't get up on first turn like a bunch of times in a row, then maybe do the Leprechaun. Alright, let's see this time. There we go. We got the Enchant Potion, we got the Explode Potion, we got 3 Khafrus blowing up gems. We got the Anu Medal. You're hoping with all that stuff, you can get it up on first turn and then just cast and win. There we go. So far, 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 got up, casted, 1. High level team. I got everything in the game. What's the best thing I could do? Probably this. There it is again. Like the potion explodes the board, Khafru explodes, Khafru explodes, Khafru explodes. You start with 20%. Like, you're hoping it just gets up. But if not, you match a little bit. It does all the explosions again. It's definitely up by second turn. So worst case scenario, you're killing them on your second turn. And there we go. So that's your high level team. Let's do mid. Mid just means no mythics. Crow is here. One does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious. Sana's the Midnight Queen. I told her that she's the Midnight... She likes to use the Midnight Queen on her teams, right? So, it's like her avatar, almost. She'll put it on a lot of teams. Which she's good, like, she's not bad. She does terror and everything. But, you know, that'd be like me putting death on my team all the time or something. I'm Sunny Cool, like... We kind of do the Reaper thing sometimes. Like I would look for like Doomsayer class, like on my I don't know. I have Doomsayer class as one of my like avatars somewhere or something, or one of my somethings, and can't remember where, but that would be mine. Hers is Midnight Queen. Like, what's yours? That's a good question. What what troop or thing in Gems of War do you relate to the most that you, other than your hero? Like, take your hero away, and what troop or troop art or anything in the game would you use as your like avatar? For me, it would be like Doomsayer or Death or something like that. Some sort of Reaper. I like to play a Necromancer. I like the Grim Reaper. Like that'd probably be mine. Sana's would be Midnight Queen, right? We've had people out there like Dragor using the avatar of a troop before, you know. What would yours be? Put it in the chat. All right, legendary and under. We got purple. We got brown. What could we do? We could do Commander Dawnheart. Let's look at everything though. Let's look at all the legendaries and see what would be the best thing to do. Commander Dawnheart was the first thing that jumped out. It's like doing Guard's avatar pretty much. You boost it up with armor, which is the easiest stat to get. Easiest metal to get. Easiest stat to get pretty much because of that. Indrajit's not bad. Magma Dragon's not bad. Queen Titania. Shoggoth, I love Shoggoth. I do Shoggoth all the time though, so the other team you could do is Shoggoth Vanaxia. But I do that all the time, so let's shake it up and do the Commander Dawnheart, kinda shake it up. That's the other one we do. But you're gonna see, like, I feel like me making weird teams just to make a weird team, and like somebody even said it in the comments, like seeing your high, mid, and low teams, they said, thank you very much for doing the low teams, because they use them, and then they get through the events. And then they said, but also the high and the mid shows me what to shoot for in the game. And that's true. I never thought of it like that. Like, me showing high, mid, and low, you know what to shoot for if you're a low-level player. Like, he uses this troop all the time in all these events. Like, I might want to get it. You know what I mean? I can do a top 20 legendaries. I can do a top 20 mythics. I can tell you, like, Chrysantherax is good, High King Irongood's good, Takshaga's good, Farrakafru is good. But if you see me, like, every day using the same troop, that's something you should put in the back of your head to shoot for. Got these two. We have, what do we have for, another thing you want to think about is what's your mana generation? Like, what's going to be your hurry up and get stuff up thing that you're going to use. And when you have purple, what do you use? Starts with an L. Good old Leprechaun. And then for the weapon, pretty much anything you want. He does damage to 4 random enemies boosted by my armor, so it's his armor, so you can put him in first slot. He will have a barrier if you have enough potions. So as long as he doesn't get hit more than once, he'll still have the same amount of damage, the same boost ratio. But when he starts getting hit more than once, you might want to move him down. So, like, I could use the wand, but I wouldn't. If I was gonna move command, if I was gonna put the weapon in first slot, I don't think I'd want to use the wand. But it's not the wrong answer, like always. It's always a good choice, and you can put it in first slot. It's just not my favorite thing to do. So I'm gonna do this for now. And if my Commander Dawnheart starts getting hit, losing his boost ratio, which you'd have to get hit at least twice for that to happen, because you start every fight with a barrier, as long as you have enough potions and horde level and stuff. If he started to get hit and lose boost ratio, I would then put on like Essence of Evil, or Mountain Crusher, or Reflection of Good, or Obsidian Librum, or whatever. So, and I'd put that in first slot, and then put Commander Dawnheart down a slot. And then we have a mana conflict here. This looks like it is, but you know, Sir Quentin Hadley's just here to 50% start the Commander Dawnheart, so it doesn't matter. Like, he might as well be, his colors might as well be gray or clear. Same with Leprechaun. Colors might as well be clear or gray. Doesn't matter. And then Wand of Stars can pick up everything except for yellow and brown. It's really just these two that are getting mana. You might need him later on, but by the time you need him, he'll get up and then you cast him, and it's fine. The banner might work. I don't know if I want to minus green, though. Purple, green, both leprechaun colors. I'd rather choose purple. We're going to be exploding green and whatnot, so I think I'd rather choose purple there. Class, whatever you want, but 50% start is preferred. You could do knight if you want to level up a knight class. Let's just do that, because knight was one of the last ones I leveled up. So I can relate to that. So let's make it knight so you can just copy paste it. And yeah. This will be the mid-level team. No mythics. Most people have the Wand of Stars, and if you don't have it, it's no big deal. Just put Obsidian Librum, Affliction of Good, Essence of Evil, Mountain Crusher, any explodey weapon. You could do Flail of Guard or something, like, no big deal. The team is mostly Commander, Dawnheart, Cirquent, Hadley, and Leprechaun, and then whatever weapon that'll also help get them up. See how he's up immediately, he's gonna hit 4 enemies, he's getting super boosted with armor. Bang, 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 and then Submerge can't even touch him, because he's not doing AoE. He's hitting them one at a time. So everybody out there that's super worried about Submerge, this is a good troop that doesn't get affected by it. Let's go put on our guard medals just to make it perfect. And yeah. Now we're good to go. Classics here. How you feeling about that Monsters and Memories? Looks like you like it. Jamrick says, my one constant is the penguin pet on my hero's shoulder. Always need that cute guy as I go into battle. Mine is the Chihuahua, yep. I got Rocky on my shoulder. So I'm similar to you. You got the penguin, I got the Chihuahua. I got the Wawa. I like Wawas. I didn't used to like them before I got one. And I got one dropped off on my porch. And I said, no way, Jose. Right? And it still happened anyway. But I think it was meant to be. And then now I really like them. But he was only 9 months old when he died. It kind of sucks. Jets is here. Sana said Thrall or Leprechaun. Yep. Or both. Or both. Use the Portrait of Sister of Shadows. That's a good one, too. Jamrick says, so close to having Chrysanthrax. Just need 1,200 more Dragonite. That's always nice to know that it's all the RNG is gone. You just need that Dragonite now. It's good. Old school feel, but HD looking. I wish I would. I don't know why I can't get myself to play anything else. I don't know. It's like I don't even have that much time to play P99. I haven't played it in a while. Like I have all this footage from when I was playing it, and I keep putting that out. And I play like every Sunday. Sometimes I only play P99 like once a week. But then when I start running low on footage, I'll play like more than once a week. Or if I'm just in the mood, I don't know. Sometimes I'll find a cool dad camp and I'll just do that. Alright, one more team. And we have purple. Last time we did not do it, so we'll probably do it this time. But there's your team code. So no mythics, no legendaries. You could do Atlanta. You could do Gargoyles. Let's do the Atlanta this time, because we did... I don't know. I feel like doing the Atlanta. There she is. And then we can do the Thrall Leprechaun thing that Sana mentioned. Let's do A to Z, go down to T. The Thrall's a common, Leprechaun's like an ultra rare. Atlanta, I think you just get through doing quests. Shouldn't be too hard of a team to get.
I serve only you.
And then we'll just use Black Manacles or that other one. What's the other one that's like Black Manacles? It's this one. Isn't it like a scythe or something? I feel like we just got it, and I already forget what it's called. Or I just got it. Where's it at? I think it's purple brown, right? Heck is it? Why am I wasting time here? Obsidian Librum, but then you just have Atlanta as your only mana generator. Where's this freaking scythe at? I think it's a scythe. There it is. Temporal Scythe. If you don't have this, just do Black Manacles. This thing's like a slight upgrade, kind of, to Black Manacles. You'll do red to yellow. Atlanta uses yellow, so it is kind of better. Put Thrall in first slot. Might do like this. Let's see. This thing, if an enemy dies, so maybe we do Atlanta first. So she can knock stuff down to kill range, and then we kill, we get the hourglass gems. And maybe an extra turn, then we can finish stuff off. So this will take you all the way through the event, most likely, as a low-level team. And we have all kinds of purple. Purple, yellow. She's gonna get up real quick, so I might just do brown. Purple, brown, green, purple, brown, blue. We don't use blue at all. And then our class, purple class, Archmagus. That would be the low level. Let's show the team code, then we'll put on our Nishas. Put on them Nishas, pull up your pants, put on them Nishas. And there we go. Alright, so high, mid, low, and then we'll do a pure 500 on stream. There's Atlanta. She's swift now, so she gets up real quick. And we got the weapon as backup in case she can't wipe them out in one shot. Thrall has a very low mana cost, 6 mana. Leprechaun starts empowered. Atlanta swift. I could use this team to get the whole thing done. I'll probably do Chrysanthrax, but I could. If I needed class experience still, I would do this or I'd do the mid or the low. See how she didn't? Bang. Extra turn. Could use her again. That's why we got that on there. Backup. Something else has spell damage mitigation or something. You're not going to wipe them out in one shot with Atlanta all the way through the event, so you need something else to help. Like this. Alright, one more fight with this one, and then we'll move on to Pure Faction. We do have a new troop that we might try. Gives itself armor and attack. Blows up a row or column or something like that. Let's do Atlanta first, because we can then make sure we kill with this. And put up those hourglass gems. Get an extra turn. Then you can blow them up with the leprechaun. It's like perfect. Timothy's here. Crow says you gotta feed pets IRL. Sorry you lost your chihuahua. Yeah, I fed him. I fed him. He was eating too much. He was eating everything. He liked to eat freaking carpet. I don't know. That was the problem. There we go. Weapon from Midnight? Yeah. Team code. Let's go. Timothy says, hi everyone, hope y'all having a great day. Going okay for me. Ups and downs. Sometimes when stuff just doesn't go wrong, I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. You know? There's one day I like, what was it? I walked the dog and like he was very good. You know, I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. The dog wasn't terrible today. You know what I mean? Like he's terrible on his walk like 95% of the time. So when I have a normal walk with my dog like everybody else, I'm like, whoa, I have good luck today because I don't have bad luck. I go to the gas station, it's normal. There's not 50,000 people ordering ice cream and scratchers like there is 95% of the time. I go in there's like one or two people by the time I get my stuff and go to the checkout. Everybody's done, and I just in and out. I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. I just went to the gas station and it wasn't crazy for once. I have good luck today because I don't have bad luck. Like that's my life. I was grateful for it. I'm like, oh, can't believe it. I had something like a normal half an hour. That's crazy. Or a normal hour. All right. So that's our low-level team. I showed the team code, right? I think I was busy talking, but can't hurt to show it 50 times. All right, pure faction. Did I already click on 50? I'm an idiot. Just got to get out of here. We'll go in, we'll retreat, and then we'll leave, and then we'll do 500. Yoke the Ham is here. You're always waiting for something to happen. Florian is here as well. That's all I want. If I don't have bad luck, that's a good day. Alright, we gotta buy more turns, but I'll do it for y'all so I can show you these teams. I'm not playing my account, I'm just showing y'all teams so I can help your account, right? That's what a YouTuber should be doing, huh? At least I think so. And sometimes I play, normally. Let's go to Obsidian Depths. Should I go up from the bottom or down from the top? We'll see how slow this is. Wasn't too bad. Alright, we gotta level this guy up. If I'm gonna use him for pure 500, I should probably orb him up and stuff, but I like to just open chaos portals once he's in there. Like right now you can't. He's not in the chaos portals. You can't get more copies that way until he's been in the game for 3 to 4 weeks or 2 to 3 months or whatever it is. And then you can open chaos portals and get more copies and fully ascend it that way. And that's the cheap, patient, smart way of doing it. But if we're going to try him in our pure 500, I don't want him to be like level 18 or something. Let's do this first. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, see how he's level 18? If we're gonna try him, I mean, let's see. My old team was this, this, and this. This was our tank, 50% skull reduction. Explodes a gem, then explode a random gem for each skull destroyed, so you can end up blowing up 3 or 4 gems, right? It's your main way to kill. Oh, this is not true damage. I thought it was true damage for some reason, but it does damage to all enemies boosted by gargoyle gems and stone blocks. 30% chance to create an evil gargoyle gem when my turn begins. So since it's not true damage, I might try that. Create 1 to 2 random gargoyle gems. I just like that because it puts up gargoyle gems, which kind of helps the whole team. A little bit. You could do 3 obsidian axes though if you want. Like this is your main killer. Let's try the new guy. Let me all the way upgrade it. Ascension, orbs, legendary. Just do, well, let's do this. the alabaster to buy stone blocks and gargoyle gems destroyed. So, gonna hunt down those gargoyle gems that Onyx Gargoyle is making or Obsidian Axis is making, and you're gonna hit that row and hope that you get multiples, and then you get either a buff or a debuff on the enemy, and you'll gain more attack and armor. Then you can use that attack and armor to be your tank to hit with skulls. Try him instead of the Dark Golem. But either way, I think the team is still the same, but you could choose, do I want Alabaster Knight or do I want Dark Golem? As far as our banner goes, looks like we have more brown. We got brown and purple. Can't minus blue now, though. Brown, purple, minus yellow is fine. Or you could do the Obsidian Depths banner right here. So that might be better, actually. Purple instead of brown. Get up Obsidian Axis quicker. I don't know, though. I think I'm going to stick with this. Alright, so let's try it. This is our team. It's on 500. Class doesn't matter. We have to use troops from the faction. Need to change our medals are fine. Probably. See how it goes. Just double check here. We got 500. We have to do one. That's why it's not. We gotta do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fights. It's like the most. Usually, like 3 is awesome. That's the least. 4 is like, ah, man, at least it's not 5. And then 5 is like the most you're ever gonna see for pure 500. So we gotta survive 5 whole fights with like the most restricted team. That's one thing to note about Obsidian Depths. You gotta do 5 whole fights to do your pure 500, to do your Deathless 500. Chad's here, if I didn't say it. Chad to clip mile. Chatathon tomorrow. Speaking of Chad, Chatathon tomorrow, the Chatathon. We're all Chads, and we're coming to the Chatathon. Brown, purple. Which one? Let's get them a little bit. Let's get them going here. Got this green. Got this purple. We take skulls, because we don't want to get hit by them. And it's an extra turn anyway. Getting everybody up. Let's cast on this gargoyle gem here. Start building our attack up. Also stone blocks. So there are stone blocks. There's 3 down here. So I could either do that and gain more attack and armor, or I could do this and get a negative stat effect to the enemy. I think I'm more interested in... Well, let's do this first, and then from now on we'll do the gargoyle gems. Like, let's build them up quicker for the first cast. Alright, 237 attack. Almost doubled it. Got Obsidian Axis. Let's just cast it. We did just destroy the stone blocks, so maybe we should cast Obsidian Axis first next time, now that I think about it. So we'll have a higher boost ratio. And then do the other guy. We take these skulls. We take those. Let's do this. And then the longer you wait, the more gargoyle gems will be up there too. So if I was going to do this fight over again, I'd cast Obsidian Axis first. And then cast my Alabaster Knight after I get more gargoyle gems up there and stuff. Alright, now I can do this and finish off their first slot, maybe. Nice. By hitting their second slot. Got some Doom Skull that's gonna hit this at least. Negative stat effect. We take those. Plus we build up our attack, so why not take skulls? Yellow extra turn. Red. Purple. Boo, boo, boo. Alright, we'll take the blue.
Mana surge.
Got our dude. Let's look for the best row. We got one there. One there. Two here with the Doom Skull. Three here. Let's do the three. Do 3 negative stat effects to the enemy. And we'll get to boost up our attack and armor. Got Web. Nice. We got Terror. We got Death Mark. We got 2 Terrors. That's a good one. Web is nice, because they won't hit me as hard. Terror's nice, because it could kill them. And Death Mark's nice, because it could kill them. I think all we got is blue. Could take blue here and get that green as well. Just get it out of here.
Mana surge.
Got brown.
Mana surge.
Ooh, the Death Mark went off. Now look at all these. And I got my Alabaster Knight. We could get this row. It's got 3 in it. I think that's the way to go. We'll get a good one and 2 bad ones. You're pretty much, you're like screwing up the enemy team real bad. And then you're gaining a bunch of attack. And you can just take skulls and finish them off. All the while, Obsidian Axis and Gargoyle are putting up Gargoyle gems and chipping them down. And if I take this purple, they get skulls. So let's take this brown.
Mana surge.
There we go, Terror went off, and now look at this. Boom! So I kind of like it. Might be a slight upgrade to the faction, the pure faction. Alright, we gotta do 5 fights, though. Here comes number 2. Taking the number 2, a dookie. Called the poop, you called the shit poop. Brown. Could do this brown and maybe get brown up top though, so it's a smarter move.
Mana surge.
Didn't happen, but you gotta try. Let's save our Alabaster Knight this time. Take the blue. Got the brown.
Mana surge.
Got the yellow. Take some more brown here.
Mana surge.
We need to get gargoyle gems up there though. All we got is green, like, we got nothing going on, so I think I'll just cast this. Do some damage. Alright, we're starting to get them now. Can do the gargoyle, it will put some up there. So we'll hit their second slot. That way it does the most damage it can do. That puts some more up. Got our Alabaster Knight. We can hit a bad one. We can only hit bad ones. Nothing super close, so let's just do it. I mean, you could look a little bit here, like, does this do anything? Does this do anything? Does this do anything? Does this do anything? I mean, get rid of a skull. We could hit more purple right here, maybe. Got a bad one, got a freeze. Got a curse. Yellow is all we got. Poop. Maybe we'll get purple from Sky. Nope. And we got our other Obsidian Axis. There's quite a few gargoyle gems up there, so let's cast it. Got skulls. We take those. Alright. Now we gotta build back up. Nothing.
Mana surge.
Okay. We got blue here, we got blue here. We got skulls, we take those. Alright, they're hitting me. Only thing I worry about with the Alabaster Knight is the true damage. We could die to that Death Mark too. Let's hope not. I probably should have done Orpheus. I always forget about that. Oh no, we lost him. On the second fight. That's when you would like restart. If you die to like that was a 20% chance that we got killed by that Death Mark. It's annoying. Oh, you know my gargoyle's blocked too. I didn't even notice that.
Mana surge.
Oh, now he's not.
Mana surge.
Let's see if we can still pull it off without our Alabaster Knight. It's not looking as good now. It's gonna make it nice and slow. Deathmark, man, that sucks. Why'd they have to do that to me? Deathmark my Alabaster Knight. We got no mana again.
Mana
Nice.
surge.
There's so many gargoyle gems. There's no way for me to get rid of them now.
Mana surge.
No way to get rid of them.
Mana surge.
Got another kill.
Mana surge.
Boy, this sucks. Like when I'm trying a pure 500 and one of my troops die to like a low % chance death mark, it's like I'm not really showing y'all anything. Like I got unlucky, that's all that happened. I guess if I still win, maybe it shows something, but it's gonna be a slog. We got Brown here. Just so annoying that we have no way to blow these up or get rid of them at all. Except for, like, Doom Skulls.
Mana surge.
Psh. There, I got purple.
Mana surge.
Everything goes wrong. I would say if something goes wrong in the first or second fight, you just restart. Maybe if you're all the way at the third fight. Got a good one there. You would keep going, but I don't know. It's gonna be. It is what it is. If I lose,
Mana
we're done.
surge.
So let's just keep it going. Got skulls. Should probably take mana whenever we have it, because we don't really get to take mana very much.
Mana surge.
Do we have it? Yep, brown. Well, they're almost dead, so what am I doing? Can't believe that, but let's just go to the wheels fall off here. Wish I could move my gargoyle to first slot or something. Can we still win, even though we got very unlucky and lost our tank and our only way of hitting gargoyle gems?
Mana surge.
Can we still do it?
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Alright, got hit by skulls, but we had a barrier. A lot of mana. Oh, yeah.
Mana surge.
Alright, do that. I think this first so we can have more up there for the cast. 132. 135.
Mana surge.
Brown. Just ends up being so many gargoyle gems, it's hard to get mana. And then I can only take purple, brown, or blue.
Mana surge.
Alright, they're hitting me. We got skulls in 2 spots. I'm just gonna take purple.
Mana surge.
I'll take skulls. We got the skulls in 2 spots again. That's annoying. Up, and I'm entangled. Boy, howdy. This is going well. Okay. Can't take the skulls, we're entangled. I mean, we could take them so we don't get hit. They're gonna kill me. Like, I take them, or else they kill me.
Mana surge.
Got some purple out of it, at least.
Mana surge.
And they kill me anyway. Great.
Mana
Don't you love when you die to a low % freaking death mark when you're just trying to show a team? I have no way of getting a summon or anything like that. Skulls all over the place are gonna kill me. Alright, it is what it is. Maybe I'll try again. Alright, let's try that again. This time we'll do Orpheus. Maybe that'll give us a shot. I think the team is good. We just had bad luck. My horde level at 177. Alright, 500. So we lost. Retreating is losing. Like, either way, we're blocking here, but... I think I'm gonna keep it. I think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna work. We just can't get death mark this time. We got 3 Orpheus on. Starla's here, Panda's here. Alright, so we're not gonna cast that right away. Like the first time. At least we get to do that over. Gonna wait. Gonna wait. Alright, we got both of those. We got anything? We got blue. But he's up next turn anyway, so let's just start casting this. Now we'll do this. Now we'll do this. Now we do this. Okay, so we got... Ooh, I think this is smarter right here. Or this. We get an extra turn. So we could do this and get an extra turn, which I think an extra turn is king. And we get a positive gargoyle gem. But if that wasn't there, I think right here would be the way to go. Even though there's one, this Doom Skull will hit this and this, so you'd get 3 of them. But I want to get the extra turn. It's still our turn. And then we can take skulls. Get a kill. Got blue here. Which could give us purple. Got it. Nice. I like when that works out. Any skulls? No. Got brown. We got purple. Let's do brown. Gave them skulls though, but we still had a barrier. Alright, this time we could do... Okay, if I hit this one, I think I get 3. You gotta look at those Doom Skulls. Like, this would hit 2. This would hit 3. Actually, this would hit 4. So, this is the way to go. Because this Doom Skull will hit this one and this one. So that'll hit 4. Got them all effed up over there. Nice. Take the purple. Take the skulls. Do the Obsidian Axis, right? Almost get a kill. All we got's red, that sucks. Purple. Blue. Buckle my shoe. We had our dude right now. So much stuff. It's nice to be able to clear it out. Like when we got that, when that dude died, it was like, man, it's boring. I knew he was gonna lose. If you lose that first slot, you like, the team kind of sucks after that. It'd be the same thing if we had the Dark Golem though. I better get my voice right for tomorrow, huh? Better drink a bunch of water today. Alright, there he is. Get rid of that. You take skulls. Get a kill. Alright, look at all this crap. This is nice. This is fun. Alright, we got 1 here, 2 here, a bunch here. Like 5. 2 there, 2 there, 2 there, 4 there with the stone block, and then a bunch of stone blocks. I think I'm gonna go with this one. City axis, maybe. Pretty close. Alright, first fight down again. Do the second one. Anybody have any questions? Cynical says, that's pretty sick, team. Must try it. It's for pure. You have to do pure faction. Otherwise, don't try it. Like, if you're just doing the event, you can use whatever team you want to get all rewards. Do your Atlanta team, or your Commander Donhard, or your Chrysanthrax, like one of the first 3 teams I showed. This one would be to get some pure faction renown. This team for very specific people that are trying something today, or this weekend. We have it, but we're gonna wait. Might even wait till I have the gargoyle too. Like, let's get the gargoyle. And let's cast the gargoyle. Okay, now we do the Obsidian axes. And now we can do Alabaster Knight. We could do right here and get skulls too, but it wouldn't give us anything else. It would boost us up a little bit and give us skulls. I think I'm gonna do it. We still gain 83. We get to get a kill. Purple. Blue. Purple? Do we have anything here? Maybe not. Nothing. Got skulls. Bang. Got him again. Boom. Got our alabaster. Go right here and get an extra turn. Keep that, like, really extra turn is king. Like, I could go down here. This looks all juicy and whatnot down here, all this stuff, but extra turn is king for real. And he's back up. We just cast him again, so we can still do the other thing. Super smart. Let's do this first, though. We got 3 here. Let's do the Obsidian axis first. We got 3 here. We got 3 here plus a web gem plus a stone block. So I think it's this one. Can at least get rid of the web gems, even if the enemy can't get hit by it. Which I think they can somewhat. Alright, Terror went off. Good. Got nothing. Still got nothing. Here we go. Alright, second fight down. That time we didn't lose our Alabaster Knight. So we're going way better. We got Orpheus medals on. Comes the third fight. Let's see what y'all are saying here. Post team code, yeah. Nasiri, finally caught you live. Always at work and miss your stream. How are you this fine day? Doing alright. Doing alright. Like I was saying earlier, hoping for no bad luck, and I'll have a great day. So far, so good. We did have one bad thing already happen with the death mark going off on our first slot. That was annoying, but we're just trying again. It is what it is. The enemy's going to get terrored and death marked and stuff like that. It's going to happen to us, too. Sana is the best. Nasser says, I do have a question, if you don't mind. I'm level 1230. Just came back after a 3-year hiatus. Right now, my magic and attack kingdoms are level 15, power 12 each. What do you recommend to level up next? Level 15, power 12 each. So I'd concentrate. All right, I don't know. I'd have to look at. I'm gonna look at that. I'd have to look at that after the fight because I want to go look at the kingdoms and stuff and tell you which ones to do. But I'll remember. We'll keep that in mind. I'll get you after this fight. Crow says Sana picked Sister of Shadows. Which does everyone else pick? Oh yeah. Somebody said they picked Penguin for their shoulder. Sana picks Sister of Shadows as your avatar. Let's say you don't have a hero. What would you identify as from Gems of War? Like, I always put my Chihuahua pet on my shoulder. That would be my first thing I would say for my puppy Chihuahua. And otherwise, it'd be Death or you know, Doomsayer. I like the Reaper stuff. I like Necromancer. I like Grim Reapers. Yeah, Magic Kingdom's first. Yep. I just want to be able to tell you which one, but Magic Kingdom's first for sure, Nasir. Got those all to 15 and Attack Kingdom as well. Should I go 20 on those or 15 the others? Yeah, I'll let you know in a sec. Let's get this first. Let me just finish this fight because I can't look at the kingdoms until I'm out of the fight. Can do yellow into brown. Just get the brown. We got an extra turn here.
Mana surge.
Got skulls. Let's take the Doom Skull.
Mana surge.
Gonna get everybody up before we start casting, I think. Ooh, nice. Doing some good skull damage on that first slot. Alright, we got everything, so we'll do the skulls. Get a kill. Gargoyle right in the middle. Take the skulls. Unless there's an extra turn somewhere. And I guess Obsidian Axis now. Purple extra turn. Red. Skulls. Let's get the yellow out of here. We don't like yellow. Got the green up here. Let's get rid of it. Got skulls. It's going pretty well. Alright, we do Obsidian Axis. We have our Alabaster. We got one here with a bunch of stone blocks. That's probably the way to go. It'll boost up the attack and armor. As long as it's working right. Sometimes they put in new troops and they don't even work right. So you gotta really pay attention.
Mana surge.
We take skulls. Get a kill. Let's do this. Let's do the blue into the brown. They'll get skulls, but should be fine. I don't know. I really want to protect my... He's got a lot. He's fine. Take the purple. The red. We got Alabaster. We got 2 here plus a stone block. We got 2 here. We got 1 here, 1 here. So we go with the 2 and the stone block. Got nothing.
Mana surge.
Da 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 da.
Mana surge.
Dang, we have nothing again.
Mana surge.
Alright, we got this. Bang.
Surge.
Come on, baby. Give me some mana. Giving me nothing. Oh, they get skulls, of course. Got purple. Come on, bro. Got the brown.
Mana surge.
Okay, there's quite a bit. 5 mana, I'm gonna take it. Let's take the purple.
Mana surge.
Kind of like back to the beginning. We want to get everything up. We can finish that thing off. Like, it's almost dead. Alright, let's do this. And then this. And we got 4 here, 3 here, 2 here. Go with the 4. Alright, he screwed up. We just need some damage now. Just give it to me.
Mana surge.
Ah, I gave him skulls. Ow. Here we go. Alright, we got out of there. We still have our Alabaster Knight. It's almost like you want them in second slot. I'm starting to think about, like, you can't lose them. If you lose them, then you're just in trouble. Unless you're, like, in the final stretch. It's like, I almost want to move them down one. If we lose one Obsidian Axis, it's not the end of the world. I don't know, if you're having trouble, maybe try them down a slot, and then you can build up, build up, build up. But then you don't get to use the attack unless your Obsidian Axis dies, so that kind of sucks too. It's kind of like we're going all in, hoping we don't lose it. Oh crap! I hit the button. I'm sorry. All right, I'll get you though. If you have some time, I'm sorry. Usually I just do this until I'm done, so I forgot to go to my kingdoms. Dang it. Purple, purple, brown. Let's get up our gargoyle. I don't want everything. Just do this. Okay. We got skulls. We take those. We do this. We do this. Now we can do our alabaster. We got this down here, which is 4 with a stone block. That looks pretty good. Oh, we got purple up here.
Mana surge.
Maybe this fight will go quickly. Got nothing.
Mana surge.
Got purple.
Mana surge.
Got skulls. Oh, we got a kill. Brown. Got skulls that'll hit something. Skulls in 2 different spots though. Let's try this one. Ah, then they got a double hit. That's annoying.
Mana surge.
Orpheus coming in clutch. Do the gargoyle. Whenever you have it, you do it because it puts more, does damage and it puts more gargoyle gems up on the board. So, we're webbed right now, which sucks. So let's just use our alabaster maybe. If we hit this one, we get the Doom Skull. We get 4. This is 3. This is 2. That's 2. I think that's the way to go right here. Get skulls. Another kill. Ooh, a terror. Nice. You're hoping with all these gargoyle gems you're hitting that eventually something's going to die over there. Like, we're purposely hitting them. When they accidentally do a death mark and kill me, that's annoying. Because, like, I'm doing it on purpose and they're not really. On that second fight with, like, the Boris, like, that wasn't even a team built to, like.
Mana surge.
Alright, now I can do the kingdoms. Don't forget, dude. Alright, we're on our last fight. 500. Alright, let's go up. I like talking about kingdom level and power, because there is a certain way you're supposed to do it. And you can, it's like something you can't undo, and like, if you do it wrong, then it's just, you can't go backwards. For real. So, Nasser said, you're level 1230. Right now, your magic and attack kingdoms are level 15, power 12 each. What do you recommend I level up next? Alright, so your attack and your magic are on level 15 and power 12. So, you could. Do you have. What about all your other kingdoms? Like, do you have them at least to the very easy to get soft cap? That's kind of what you do first. Is you level your magic kingdoms which is Darkstone, Karakoth. Look, I have a star. Darkstone, Karakoth, Silverglade, Zalkari, and I think Blighted Lands. You level. Those are your magic kingdoms. So there's soft caps. So you get all those to. I'll just do it like all the way through. You get those to level 10, right? That's the first stat you get. So level always comes before power. You get that to level 10, that only costs a little bit of gold. It's not that big of a deal. So you get all your magic kingdoms to level 10. And then you get everything else to level 10. And then you get all your powers, you get all your magic kingdoms powers to 5. That's the next step. And then you get all your kingdoms to 5. You could even try to get all your magic kingdoms to power 10. And then get all your kingdoms to 10. That's how it goes for me. Like, attack isn't as important as it used to be. Magic's still very important though. Next step, get all your magic kingdoms to 15. And then get everything else to 15 after that. You're working on your magic kingdoms. It might take a while. You go to level 15 on Karakoth, and then you go to level 15 on Darkstone, and then you go to level 15 on Silverglade, and then you go to Zalkari, and then you gotta do one more, and then you start working on all the rest of them, like one at a time, to get that stat. Because it's the path of least resistance to soft caps. Is like the TLDR, but with magic being the priority. So, path of least resistance to stats. Magic being the priority. Do that first, and then you do all the rest of them. So we got everything at 15 now, right? So then you look at your power again, maybe. Oops. Dumbass. Come on. So what are we on now? We were on like 10 or something? Then you're going to want to try to get all your powers to 20. All your magic kingdoms to power 20. And then you would try to get like all the rest of them to 20. And then the final step pretty much is get all your... You start... Like 20 is very hard to get. Like level 20. So we're on 15 right now. Everything's on 15. So the next step after that, everything's on 15, all your powers on 20. Everything's on level 15, all your powers are on 20. So the next step would be working on a magic kingdom to get it to level 20 to get that stat. I'm not in a magic kingdom, but I can't because all my magic kingdoms are maybe like Silverglade isn't. So I could look at this one just to. Then you work on a magic kingdom, usually Karakoth because it's the first one you do, I think, right? Or was it Darkstone? I think it's Darkstone. You do Darkstone to level 20. That's the first one you do to level 20. And then you try, once you get Darkstone to level 20, try to get it to power 30. And then you do Zalkari next, because it's the only green magic kingdom. So you should have some green books, some green deeds trying to get Darkstone to level 20, because it costs a bunch. Look at all these purple books and Imperial deeds you need. So you just did Darkstone to 20, or Karakoth, or whatever one, I forget. I think it's Darkstone. You do Darkstone to 20, you just used up all your purple books, all your purple deeds. So you're not going to do another Magic Kingdom anytime soon to level 20. So then you go to Karakoth, or Zalkari, because it's a green Magic Kingdom, and you do that one. Get that one to level 20. And then once you get it to level 20, you go to power 30. And then next up, it would just be whatever you have the most. What color? It doesn't really matter. We don't do magic, then attack, then armor, then HP anymore. You kind of just, whatever. I mean, you can prioritize it later on, or early and late. But it's kind of like magic and then everything else. And then magic and then everything else. And then magic and then everything else. But you do Darkstone, then Zalkari, and then whatever you have the most of. Whatever color. It doesn't really matter. Red, yellow, brown, blue. Whatever one you have the most books and deeds combined to get is... Which one can you get to level 20 next, you know? Level comes before power, because power needs level. Level doesn't need power. So you want to do your level first. So you just pick one. I picked, like, Sword's Edge or something. I can't remember. So then just get one, whatever color you can do next to 20. And then work on getting it to 30, power 30. Every time you get one to 20, that's when you work on getting the power to 30. You never do power first. You always do level first. And then you would just work on whatever one's the next. So let's say you did Darkstone, then you did Zal'Kari. You picked one that you had the most of for the next one, and then you just whatever one's next, whatever one you have the most books of, because everybody's gonna have different. You're doing gold marks. You're getting random books from PvP. It's not like a order at this point. Like you're gonna have different colored books. This person has this color. This person has that color. This person has a different color. So it's gonna be different for everybody. It's just whatever one you have the most of. So you just keep doing that. After that, you just keep doing that. And eventually you're going to run through all the colors. Like you did a purple, you did a green, now you did a blue, now you did a whatever. You ran through all the colors, now you're back to purple pretty much. So you do that again. You just do it again. And then you do Karakov to 2030. Because now you're working on purple again. You went around the horn, and you're working on purple again. And then you're probably going to do green next, because that was the order you did it in the first time. So it probably might stay in the same order, but it depends what random books you get from gold marks and stuff at this point. So for your specific question, I would make sure you have every other kingdom, because all you mentioned was magic and attack. So make sure you have every other kingdom to like soft caps, like level 15. Even if they're not magic or attack, make sure you have every kingdom at level 15, and then every kingdom at power 10. Like, power 12 doesn't really matter. You want to go to the soft caps. But power 10 matters because you get a stat. So, if I were you, I would make sure I have every kingdom at 15 and every power at 10. And then you'd probably go power 20 on all of them. And then you'd start working on getting your Darkstone to level 20. And then power 30. And then Zal'Kari to level 20, power 30. And then whatever one you have the most of next to 2030. I don't know, I hope that helped. Stats are everything in this game, true, because it helps every single thing you do in the game. If I get Chrysantherax, it's going to help me quite a bit, but it's not going to help me with everything in the game. It doesn't help me in Pure Faction 500 with Obsidian Depths, the exact thing we're doing right now. Does it matter that I have Chrysantherax? No. Does it matter that I have Ironhawk? No. Does it matter that I have High King Irongut? No. Doesn't matter, but stats matter for every fight you do. So my stats matter, though. My stats matter right now while I'm doing Pure 500 and Obsidian Depths. But Chrysantherax doesn't matter. Takshaka doesn't matter. No random troop matters here. Like, all that matters is that I have how much stats I have. And that'll be for everything. Every Chrysantherax fight you do, having more stats is better, right? So, stats are king for sure. And that's what you should be shooting for when you're doing kingdom level and power. Shooting for the stat. Who cares about the tribute chance or the whatever, the faction stats, or who cares about all the other stuff? You're going to get it, but you shoot for the stats. Because once you spend a resource, you can't spend it somewhere else. And once you do a level, you can't undo it. So make sure you have enough to get to the stat before you even do it, for real. Unless it's like the one I'm definitely working on Darkstone, so I'm going to go all in on that. But don't be spreading your cheeks out all over the place, like doing, level 16 on all kingdoms or something like that. If you're going to do something, a certain number on all kingdoms, make sure it's a soft cap where you get a stat, and not a random number that you're going to waste Imperial Deeds, waste other resources, where you could have focused one down and got a stat. Instead, you're going 16 or 17 all over the place, where you're not getting a stat, and you're wasting Imperial Deeds and gold and other stuff that you could have used to focus one down and get an actual stat. Just get them stats. Alright, let's read the chat in case I missed something here. Maybe you gave more context. Nasser says, got those all to 15 lady and attack kingdom as well. Should I go to 20 those or 15 the others? I would make sure you have them all to the stat first. Because it's easier, right? It's way harder to go to 20 than it is to go to 15 or 10 or 5. So you might as well do all of them, get all the stats. You can get whatever gives you the most stats. You know what I mean? You're not going to like 20, 30 a magic kingdom before you touch any other kingdom. You're going to like path of least resistance to get the stats, but magic is priority. But just because you're doing Karakoth and you're working on it and you're on 15 and you're trying to get to 20 doesn't mean like you can't go to the other kingdoms and get they're like easy to get stats too. Panda says I'm in some Czech guild now. Will be pure suffering. Typos. Tesla enjoyer. That's good. What's going on, Mark? So Lion says, question on faction renown. Is my renown points based on the delve level? Like I can use a non-faction team to bring the delve to level 500, then use a pure team to get the 500 out of 500. Yep, exactly. Exactly, So Lion, you got it. Like you don't have to do pure faction on every single level. You only have to do it one time on 500. But you could do it once on 300, get 300 points if you want. And then you could do it once on 400, and then you get 400 points. You don't get 700. You replace your 300 with the 400. And then when you do it on 500, you're just replacing your 400 with the 500. So you could lock some in on an easier level until you're ready to do 500 if you want, because that might get you a pet. That might get you a little bit more renown. Sometimes the pet gives you stats, or it always gives you stats for the pure faction fight. So some people do that, like they'll try to get a pet so they can have a little more stats for their pure 500. Panda says, your stream and me like, oh, that game have some music. Nasir says, no worries. Writing emails. Okay. Nasir says, at least 10s, 13s for all others. I hope you got the drift. You know what I mean? Like, go to stats. Do magic first, but then do the rest of them. And then do magic first, and then do the rest of them. And then do magic first, and then do the rest of them. Like, to each stat. So target the first stat on level. Do magic first, then do the rest of them. Target the second stat, and then do magic first, and then do the rest of them. And then go to power, maybe, because you just did 2 stats on level. So you might as well do the first stat on power now, which is easier. Whatever's easiest. And then do magic to whatever power to get the stat, until you have all your magic kingdoms to that power to get that stat, and then do the rest of them to that power to get the stats. So it's magic first, but get the stats, path of least resistance. Stats are what matters. Stats are the soft cap. You don't go around and do like a bunch of random levels on all the kingdoms that aren't getting you a stat, because it's a waste of resources when you could go get a stats by investing all the way into one or something. Hitting a wall on power 12 because of the mythic pet out of orbs. Because of the mythic pet. To get a pet fully ascended. So in each kingdom, they give you a chance to get enough to satisfy that. If you're doing your factions, so every kingdom has a faction. And if you do the faction, you get a pet. And they give you enough to fully ascend it. Your epic trials. Every kingdom has an epic trial. If you're doing the epic trial, you'll get enough pets to fully ascend. And that's your second mythic pet from the kingdom, right? And then if it's the kingdom's week, they put a pet on Wednesday, usually, unless it's like a special weird pet. Usually they'll give you a pet on Wednesday. That's another one you can grab. So that's at least 3 pets you can fully ascend from each kingdom. And then there's holiday events and legend. There's PvP pets, holiday events, Legends Reborn, campaign pets. There's pets. There's lots of pets. So go chase every orb. Get those minion orbs. You know, do your Underspire, do Vault event super hard, get every event done. That'll help you get more Chaos Orbs. Then you can open those and hopefully get Minion Orbs. The more Chaos Orbs you have, the more chance you have at getting Minion Orbs. There's guaranteed Minion Orbs in the Underspire. Vault Keys are a good way to get those too. Then you use those Minion Orbs to like maybe fully ascend that Wednesday pet, or fully ascend a random holiday cosmetic pet that's from the kingdom or something like that. So they usually give you enough. I know at first it is a pain point though, so you're probably just at that pain point right now. But if you really think about it, there's enough pets from each kingdom that you can get. There's enough to fully ascend. It shouldn't be that big of a block, at least these days. Faction pet, epic trial pet, Wednesday pet, and then there's just pets everywhere in the game, like PvP and all over the place. Holiday events, pet rescues popping up all the time, people doing PvP. So you'll get there. Just find a kingdom and work on it. And like, if you see a pet pop up for that kingdom, I don't know, or work on the faction. That's one. That's a. If you need extra troops from a certain kingdom, because if you're stuck on that, go to the faction. If you need another pet for the kingdom, because you're stuck on that, go to the faction. The associated faction. Every kingdom has an associated faction. It counts towards the kingdom. So let's say you're working on whatever. You're working on Darkstone. Well, there's a faction associated to this kingdom that counts. Like all the troops count for Darkstone from that faction. All the pets from that faction count for Darkstone. All the weapons from that faction count to Darkstone. So you find what's the kingdom that what's the faction that's associated to Darkstone. You can go look at Darkstone, and then it should bring up the troops. It's All-Seeing Eye. See how it says All-Seeing Eye / Darkstone? So these troops count for Darkstone. And then the pet from All-Seeing Eye counts to Darkstone as well. And then like your Epic Trials is another pet you can do. So like right now, we only have, it's one a week, so you got to do them every week. But like right now, what is it? Adana. So we have Epic Trials and Adana. And the reward here is a pet. And it's from Adana. And it doesn't cost very much, and you just have to do the whole thing, and you get a fully ascended pet from Adana. If you buy it, you have to buy it after each fight, though, to get it fully ascended. Like, what else? Like, the campaign has a pet in it right now. Like, PvP has pets in it right now. There's pets all over the place. You just gotta get them. Like right here, the shop. There's pets here. These count. Like, this one counts towards Suncrest. This one counts towards Darkstone. There's another Darkstone one. Right? So if you being stuck on pets, work on your Epic Trials, work on your factions, work on PvP. Make sure you grab the Wednesday pet. Anytime a pet pops up, do the pet rescue. Anita with the gifted, thank you so much. Went to Eagle Eye, haven't seen that name in a while. Anita is worried about the train. She ran out there. She's popping the hood. It's smoking. It's overheating. She's throwing water on it and got a fan out. It's like, man, we're neglecting it. Nasser says it really helped. Thanks so much for the thorough explanation. No problem. It sucks, like, because you can, like, it's something in the game you could, like, you can't take it back. Like, if you do a certain level on a certain kingdom, you can't take it back now. Like, imagine you just pick the coolest kingdom and you like go all the way as far as you can go in it. You know what I mean? Like, and then you don't have those Imperial Deeds, and now you don't have that gold, and now you don't have those orbs you used on whatever mythics or pets or whatever. Like, just because you picked, like, I like this kingdom, you know? You have to. Some things in the game where you just can't go back. And if you don't know, you don't know. If you made a mistake, it's like you can't take it back. You didn't know. But once you know, like, just do it going forward type of thing. Which I don't think you've done anything wrong yet. It's kind of cool that you stopped where you did and then you asked the question. Because, like, where you're at is where it starts to get expensive. So if you make a mistake after the point you're at, it's like a bigger mistake because it's expensive. An expensive mistake. Mistakes on the lower levels and the lower powers, you're going to do those eventually anyway, and it's not that big of a deal because it's not really that expensive. But once you go past, like, level 15 and power 20, it starts to get expensive. So if you make a mistake, it's an expensive mistake. So you want to do your Magic Kingdoms first, and Panda says got only single one faction on level 500. It's going to be a long way. Yeah, there's 38. Start working on it, you know. Pick away at it. If a faction event comes along, like, do Obsidian Depths right now. I mean, don't decide to do it out of nowhere, because it does cost a lot of gems and gold, but maybe see which one's next Tuesday and work on that one, or see what's the next one we're getting expanded new troop and deep delve for, and, like, start working on your horde level and quality and, like, saving up gold and gems for that one or something. But factions are important. You can't neglect your underworld. It's like, oh, it's a whole nother world of kingdoms, pretty much. Like, you can't neglect it. It's stats. It's part of the kingdom. More pets, more weapons, more stats. In the kitchen. Spaghetti with meatballs. Let's go. A classic. Yeah, Epic Trials, Underworld, two places to get 2 fully ascended pets. That you can, like, the Epic Trials, you have to wait until the kingdom's weak. But like the factions, you can get those at any time. You just work on it. So if you're doing a certain kingdom, just go find its associated faction and start working on it. And you can, and it's pretty much free. Like, you don't have to buy those. Like the faction pets, you don't have to buy. You just like do the delves. You just get the 500. It might take some time because you only get 3 sigils a day, and you might spend a little bit of gems to buy more turns, but like that's a free fully ascended pet you can get as the associated faction. Hard to drive with the motor sticking out. That car is... Oh, okay. Mark's video, I still need to watch that. Join a good guild is good. A good guild will give you like more medals, they'll finish events, get you more orbs, you'll have more stats. Like a good guild is like the first thing in the game you should do. It's got parachutes, nice, must be fast. Vault weekend next weekend, right? 600 to 800 horsepower. No problem, Nasir. Or Nasser. Chatathon tomorrow morning. 50 gems for verse 1. Yes, it's worth it. I always buy verses. Even if I have a billion of them, it's only 50 gems. Like, it's totally worth it. Always buy verses, yep. You're a tight ass. Can't neglect your underwear. Could have been me glitching, I don't know. Alright, let's finish this pure faction. I need to save myself for tomorrow, I think. This always takes forever, these, especially since I'm trying it again. We got death marked on our first attempt on the second fight, so I'm giving it a second try, because that was just bad luck. And we're on the last fight with all our troops. We got skulls. We got skulls. We got our horsey, but we're gonna wait. We got brown. This is the last fight of pure 500. I mean, now it doesn't matter if we lose a troop. It would just kind of suck, but... what do we got? Anything? Come on. Nothing? Are you kidding me? Let's do this. Alright, we got gargoyle. Let's do it. Okay, we got our horsey. Got 3 here with 2 stone blocks. 1 with 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Doom skull, 1. Looks like the bottom row. Start messing them up. Extra turn. Brown, purple, blue. Come on. Of course not. Ooh, nice. Still nothing though. Yellow. Ooh, I changed them into a something else down there. Nice. That was like lycanthropy. We got our obsidian axis. Let's go. Alright, they can hit me too now. They got their golem. We need to get rid of that golem. We got our horsey. We got 1 here, 1 here. We got a doom skull here that would hit 2. We got 2 here. 2 here, 2 here, 3 here. Let's do the 3. Messing them up. Let's hope some of that good stuff goes off. Let's see a death mark go off. Let's see a terror go off. Come on. Ooh, nice. It's like a death mark went off, maybe. Hit me with skulls. This is the hardest thing you can do in the game right here, just by the way. Like, there's harder factions maybe, but this is the hardest thing. This is up there. Alright, we got all of these right here. I don't think it gets much better than that. Two down. 2 to go. This is the last fight. Bang. 3 down. 1 to go. And it's all effed up. It's got terror. It's got hunter's mark. It's got web. It's got fairy fire. It's burnt. It's frozen. It's like almost like we hit it with elementalist. So looking good here. We're about to do this Deathless. We did Obsidian Depths, Pure 500, Deathless.
Mana surge.
Unless I lose, like, I always say it a little bit too soon.
Mana surge.
Because that's, like, amazing. Like, it's really hard to do that. It's already hard to just beat the Pure 500. But then to beat it without even dying, without losing a single troop, I'm getting all three things done with one fight. I'm beating the level 500. I'm doing it with pure faction troops. And I did it deathless. That's everything all in one fight, all in one. So hopefully I get it done. I didn't speak too soon. Okay. Be careful here. We got 3. We got 2, kinda. We got 2. We got 3. If we do that, they get skulls on the next turn. Go down here and do these. I think that's safer. Yeah! Pure level 500 pure faction Obsidian Depths Deathless. Let's go. We had a rough start with that first try. You know, we got death marked on our second fight, but we did about as good as you could do on our second try there. So here's the team. Didn't even lose a single troop, so I definitely recommend it. You never neglect your underwear. It's boxer season. It's commando season. Work on those factions, yep. Don't neglect them. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I try. So I think that's, you know, this is what this channel's all about, man. Helping beginners, free to play, can help in-game players, and I just think I'm pretty good at the game. I'm not an encyclopedia on all the mechanics, but I'm good at playing the game, so. Alright, let's do Deathless now, even though we already did it. But I don't expect everybody to do that. That's hard. So let's make a Deathless team. And then I gots to go, y'all, probably. We got purple, we got brown. I think that's the good old team. The one I always use for Deathless. Lots of gargoyle gems this time, though. We could, take an L. Go Essence of Evil, just because I like it. Works. You've been watching. You know the team. And you see it work like 99% of the time, right? I should have this copy-pasted somewhere. I use it so much. Green, blue. That's fine. Viking Iron Gut gets blue and yellow. It's boosted on blue. Minusing brown wouldn't be too bad. So we got purple, yellow, brown, green, red, and yellow, or whatever. Blue, yellow, brown, green, red, purple. We got every color, so we have to minus something. Is that I always use this banner. I never use a +1/+1. I never use a +2. I minus something every single team. I don't care. I want the +2/+1 no matter what. High King Iron Gut will be just fine. And then class doesn't matter too much, but if you want to make sure you win, which is what you're doing when you're doing Deathless, do Elementalist. And then put on your Medals of Season if your High King Iron Gut doesn't have over 100 attack. I'm going to leave Orpheus on, because mine's already over 100. It's Horde level doing that. And we just need to get up our High King Iron Gut as soon as possible, or our Essence of Evil. So far, so good. Devour something. This thing is not entangled. We get attack for it. So we'll devour that. Let's get our Essence of Evil up. Let's take the skulls so they don't. Even though they're entangled, I could have let them have them. So Essence of Evil their last slot, so maybe we get another instant kill like that. We do Devour. We do Zul'Goth. We win. Hey, I got the gold task. We don't do the demon, no. And we gotta do 5 fights here. More chances to die to a death mark or something stupid. Any extra turns? I don't see any. The Leprechaun. Hiking Iron Guts up next turn. Let's take purple. We got hit with skulls. Alright, let's devour something. I think we can devour everything, so let's just do the last guy. Had to check because he's a dwarf. Sometimes dwarfs can't be devoured. Need some green. I don't want to do Zul'Goth this early because it could backfire. They could hit me with like a million skulls. We're just gonna wait. One more devour. Alright, there's our Essence of Evil. Let's use that on their last slot. There we go. Now we can do it. Like, that was just being very careful. I'm not gonna shoot Zul'Goth off super early, because if he misses on his skulls, they could go wild and kill my Hiking Iron Gut. I like to get 2 Devours on my Hiking Iron Gut before I shoot my Zul'Goth. Most of the time, unless they're all tied up and effed up and can't hit me anyway. Alright, we will Leprechaun, it looks like. Got Essence of Evil. Let's hit their last slot. Could cause them to flee in terror. And it gave us mana. Let's devour the mermaid. It's the only one that's not entangled, so it'll give us that attack. All the rest of them have 0 attack right now. If I devour them, I'll get 0 attack. Let's just work on our Hiking Iron Gut again, maybe. Oh, terror worked. Another instant kill. You think I got Hiking Iron Gut, I got Zul'Goth. You got all kinds of instant kill. Then here comes Essence of Evil helping too, with an instant kill. Ooh, they got skulls, but we got lots of durability. It's fine. Yeah, purple maybe. Zul'Goth will be up. And get him with that heavy skull damage. 2 more fights and then I am out of here. So if you have anything, now would be the time. But we have all day tomorrow. I think we're gonna start at 9 or 10 a.m. But I'll let y'all know. I'm gonna put up the reminder. The reminder will say exactly how much time until the stream starts. So if I decide I'm gonna do it at 5 a.m. or 6 a.m., just check the reminder before you go to bed on Friday. Today. Before you go to bed today, check the reminder so you know when the chatathon's starting. But most likely it'll be 9 or 10 a.m. like we've been doing. Pretty much the same thing we've been doing for the last, like, 2025. Mostly. Especially the last 3-4 months. It's probably going to be similar to that again. An abbreviated turbo chatathon. 5-6 hours. Get a devour. Whatever. I take skulls. We got Essence of Evil. We go to their last slot. Here we go. Let's do this first. Leave them skulls up there. Zul'Goth will take care of the rest here. I betcha. Last fight. The only way they can get us is if they do a bunch of crazy bad gargoyle gems and deathmark us. Let's take these skulls so they don't... We could do Leprechaun though. It's like, it'll get rid of them. It'll get rid of that. Oop, got hit. Let's get a Devour so we can get that back. Just get their Obsidian Axis, I guess. Actually, if I get this guy, they have no way to blow up those. Yeah, let's do that. Now they can't blow up the gargoyle gems, so pretty safe. Unless they get a Doom Skull, which fight's gonna be over too quick, so.
Mana surge.
I think we're good now. Get their last slot. Maybe it'll tear her out of here. Maybe it'll pee its pants. Do a poop streak and run away. Alright, we're almost there. Zolgoth gets up next turn. Now he's up. He's up this turn. I think this thing has more like... Let's get to this thing. It has more like mitigation. There you go. I just did Obsidian Depths, Pure 500 Deathless, and then 500 Deathless back to back. Which is fun. It's hard. It feels good, man. So yeah, that's it. Obsidian Depths faction event. It's Friday. It's the event of the weekend. It's a single player event. Make sure you do it, because nobody knows whether you did it or not except for you. But the way you're going to know whether you did it or not is if you have... Do you have 500,000 extra gold now? Do you have a bunch of Chaos Orbs that you can open and get Minion Orbs and Glory Orbs and all kinds of other orbs? Do you have that? Do you have all the other rewards that you get for it? Did you make progress in Obsidian Depths? The only people who shouldn't do it this weekend are baby butt beginners like level 500 and under. Even the super duper people that are higher level than me should be doing this, I feel. Because this is a 3-day with more rewards. Like the Tuesday one, if you're higher level than me with more stuff than me, which not that many people are, maybe you skip the Tuesday one. If you're higher level than me with more stuff than me, you know? But otherwise, you should be doing it every faction event. The weekend one, I think literally everybody should do if you can. Because it's 3 days, it's more rewards. It's a different story. It's not just one, like, Tuesday, random Tuesday night people work, and it's not, yeah. This is a weekend event. It's got 16 stages of rewards. You're going to go to level 200 something. More fights, more chests, more layers, more gold, more rewards. It's the thing you should be doing. There's nothing else going on. This is what's going on. If you're playing Gems of War, you're doing Obsidian Depths. You probably bought up in the shop. Like, why not use your... You just spent gems. Did you not get the new troop? Did you not get the weapon? If you didn't have it? Like, you at least got the new troop, so... Why would you not then use those sigils that you just bought? Are you just going to flush them down the toilet? Like, what are you doing? Might as well get some sort of reimbursement through this and through every fight, every layer, all the gold, all the chests. Like, don't just waste gems getting the new troop and that's it. Like, get reimbursed for that. Especially if you still need anything in the game. Like, you need Minion Orbs, you need Zolgoth, you need CT, you need Chrysanthrax, you need Ironhawks, if you need anything, you should be doing this, dude. Like, I don't think anybody should not do this, but you'd have to be level 3,000 with everything in the game to even, like, have an argument. Or super low level, I can't afford it. I'm working on my tutorial. And then, yeah, maybe not. Okay. Let's catch up in the chat, then we're going to get out of here. You're the man, Mark. Thank you, Jets. So Lion. Your portrait would be Dominion? That's a good one. It's like a bounty, but for the underworld. Yeah. Pro says Wolf Knight or Bandit. I feel like being bad. Did you get your Ironhawks, Crow? It is Adana week. It's the harder way to get them, though, you know what I mean? Like, event keys are harder. Diamonds are easier because you can save up 4,000, save up 8,000, save up 12,000, and just wait, and it's gonna happen. You could save up event keys, wait, and then it doesn't happen, alright? So diamonds are definitely the easier way to get Ironhawks, but you don't want to, like, only count on that. Why not have event keys and diamonds so you have two different ways to get Ironhawks? Because what if you only get 2 Ironhawks? What if you only get 1 Ironhawk from your event keys? You might as well have 8,000 diamonds to get the other 2. Or what if you only have 8,000 diamonds to get 2 Iron Hawks, and then your event keys can get the 3rd Iron Hawk. So you always want to have 2 different ways to be doing things, not just one. But the easier way is definitely diamonds, because once you save them up, you're getting it. It's just a matter of time. But you could save up event keys and still not get Iron Hawk. But it's another way to target it, at least. You only have one, you don't have event keys. But hey, dude, just save up 4,000 diamonds and you have a second one. You don't have it yet, but you have it. As long as you don't spend those diamonds, like next time it's in the Soul Forge, you have it. Like that's what I always say. Like save up 4,000 diamonds, write freaking Iron Hawk on them, set them to the side, act like you don't have them, and now you got it. Next time he pops up in the Soul Forge, you got it because you're not going to spend those. You put them to the side. That's what I used to do. I would be waiting for a certain mythic. I would have 6,000 diamonds, but in my head I only had 2,000 because I was saving the 4,000 for High King Iron Gut or whoever that I didn't have yet. So just because you have the toilet seat analogy, just because something's for sale doesn't mean you have to buy it if you have the money. You should save up for the thing you actually want that's better. You don't just buy everything people are selling, right? Just because you have money. So you don't craft every mythic you see in the Soul Forge just because you don't have it. That'd just be like buying everything. Every time somebody knocks on your door with something for sale, you just buy it because you have the money for it. That's what crafting everything in the Soul Forge you don't have is like. Wait for something good, like save it up, and then get something. Don't just buy it because you have the money for it. Just in general advice. It's not directed towards anybody in specific, but you're opening keys to try for event keys and diamonds. Gem keys you have a very low chance. Like, gem keys and glory keys and guild seals all have a chance at Iron Hawk, but it's like super low, like way, way low chance. But it could happen if you get really lucky. That's why I never counted on that. Like, as a beginner, when you have no mythics, opening all your keys is fine, because you don't have anything yet. But once you only need, like, certain mythics, you're never going to get the one you need by just opening random keys. But it could happen, I guess. Like, it's technically possible, yeah. It's also technically possible you can get them from a legendary task. But it's like opening one key is, I don't know. But yeah, you could, technically. Alright, y'all. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot to your good on the channel, comment below. And I'll see y'all next time, which is tomorrow, Chatathon. I'll go as long as you guys want, pretty much, within reason, of course. I'm going to take her to work, and then we're going to be working the whole time she's working. And then that's when I got to stop, when it's time to pick her up. So, let's have Sunny Cool work as long as Mrs. Sunny tomorrow, at least. Hope to see you there. 9 a.m., 10 a.m. EST. I'll put up a reminder pretty soon. Like, I'm going to work on that. I'm going to eat lunch, and then I'm going to work on the reminder ghost train for the Chatathon. And then I might just put it up, and then I'll work on the thumbnail. But, it'll be there. If you can't be there tomorrow, you could put $2 in there just to help. You can put $1 in there just to help. You can put $5 in there just to help. But, you know how it goes. Every dollar buys 2 minutes. First hour's free, like always. That's how it goes, Chatathon. Make me stream as long as Mrs. Cindy works. Anyway, thanks for joining me today. So, Lion, Mark Nugent, Crow, Anita. Thank you for the gifted Anita. Helps a lot. It's better than a blank. You kept us from a goose egg, so that's way better than a blank. A blank would be very depressing, so thank you, Anita, for making it not a goose egg today. We got Jets, we got Crow, we got Sauna, we got Chad the Clip Bomb. Wonderful was here. MJK Jets, Sauna, Chad, So Lion. Panda was here. Anita, Jets, So Lion. Yoke the Ham. Panda, Sauna, Yoke, Mark. Nasir Nasiri with the good question. Anita, Sauna, Panda, Lion, Nasir. Anita with the gift. Went to Eagle Eye, who I haven't seen in a while, but now I remember their name. So Lion, Nasir. Shout out to the lurkers, and shout out to the people watching after. Two people I don't shout out enough. Mr. Lurker and Mr. Watching After. Mr. Lurker and Mrs. Watching After. I don't shout them out enough. Yoke and Chad and Crow and Classic EverQuest and JM Ricks. Jets. JM Ricks with that 3 years. Third birthday as a member. Alright, Sauna was first. JM Ricks was second. So Lion was third. As far as who got here first. The top fan. So YouTube decides who is the top fan. Let's see what they say. So Lion with the 150 XP was #1 fan today. Crow, Chad, Sauna were #2. #3 was Yoke and Jets. That's what YouTube says. I wish I could affect it, but I can't. So it's not my top fans, but it's YouTube's top fans, and it does mean something. It means you chatted a bunch. But special shout out to Anita for the making it not a goose egg today. Thank you so much. Nailbin was here. Yow! Ow, ow, ow! Crazy time on the ship. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Alright, we'll see ya. Have a good one. You're the best. Peace out. See you tomorrow morning. Let's go. You know they want to see us fail. You know there's people out there that definitely want to see us fail. You know it's true. Like, you might think I'm crazy, but you know it's true. Come on. There is at least one person out there that would love to see the Chatathon fail tomorrow. Can this crop of sinners do what the last crop of sinners did? We shall see. Gotta give my little speech. My little coach. Like I'm a coach on the sideline, just pumping you up. Can you do it? Can you? The last sinners did. Can you do it? There's people that would love to see us fail. Like a coach on the sideline, getting